Hey everyone, it's Drev here and welcome to episode 15 of Modded Regrowth. Alright, so you've just caught me doing some stuff. I'm making some essence seed with this one, but I need another mana stuff. This isn't what we're going to be doing today. This is me just sort of getting some few extra bits and pieces that we need for later on. And for this one we need this, one of these, and one of these. There we go. We've got some obsidian seeds there. That's going to be some experience seeds, and that's going to be another runic mana thingy to go there. So that's all good. So we'll just basically leave this ticking over. I'm not particularly fussed about that today. Today, what we're actually going to be doing is working on the base. Oh yeah, and for those who were wondering how I got those little bottles there, these things, bottles of enchantment, it's pretty simple actually. I'll show you. I'll make some more and show you how I did it. I basically got my essence of skeleton and basically just did that. It works if you mix basically essence of mobs, so creeper essence, spider essence, all that sort of stuff. That basically does the trick for you. Another thing I wanted to do as well is submit that, claim the reward, and then I can get some gold seeds. I'll work on that later. And claim the reward for that. Voila! So as soon as they're done, I'll get the gold seeds and stuff like that. I'll get all the stuff I need to do them later on. Shouldn't be too difficult to get them, to be honest. I will just stick these down here for now. I'm gonna have to make some more drawers and sell the essences, but I am hoping that soon we're gonna be moving everything into there, because that is what we're doing today. Today we are going to start building our base. Now you've probably noticed since episode 14 this has changed. I've added more dirt down. I'm basically trying to get the grass to spread across, so I made a little bit of a dirt path basically round to where my base is going to start. Here we are. All the earth seeds are now 10, all the fire seeds are now 10. The water seeds still aren't quite there yet, and these are the air seeds that we got at the end of the last episode. I think it was the end of the last episode. I've had a lot going on recently. It's likely that you have seen the new project that I've been working on, my new series. I've been working on that, so yeah, Regrowth took a little bit of a back burner because of that, and I do apologise for those who have been waiting for my episodes of Regrowth. I have been running a little behind because I have been working on that and stuff like that. So anyway, enough about my other series. You can watch that to find out more about that. So today we are going to be working on this thing. Now, I do believe I need to grab my chisel again. Here we go. So that's that. And then what we'll do is we'll find where the wood is. Here we are. We will grab actually we'll just take that, and then we'll just take all of that because we need the logs, and then I'll take 2 of these because I need the planks for that one, because this room happens to use the planks as well. Now this wall here, although it is basically just going to be the middle of the wall, you're not actually going to see it because I'm going to put a different wood on this bit here. That's going to go all the way around, so all the walls are going to be 3 thick because of the way I want to decorate stuff, including this one. This one's going to be covered over, and there's going to be something decorating that. Only the far outer wall is going to be 2 thick because I'm going to have the inner wall, which will be decorated whatever log we put it on, whatever colour we put it as, and then this outer wall is basically the colour it is just now. Is that sun setting? Yes, it is. Of course it is. I want to get to work, so the sun's gonna set on me. They're the 3 trees that I'm using. That's obviously the fir logs. You can recognise that. Look, I've finally got one of the big cypress trees, and then obviously the redwood tree in the back. I've got them growing just in case. Oh yeah, and a lot of you probably noticed I've got some new tools. Iron pick and a lumber axe. I'll be making a better lumber axe later on, but all of you should know how to make one of those. It's from the smeltery, from the Tinkerer's Construct. I will show you how to make one later on, because I'll be likely making a better one out of better materials. If I can't upgrade this, I obviously need to still make the parts, even if I could upgrade. Now, I'm looking for something. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for my chisel. I'm probably going to make myself a new one, just in case this one breaks. It's not how the chisel goes. How's the chisel made again? There it is. Oh, it's flint, not iron. There we go. It just looks like an iron one, because that's what I'm used to making it with in all the bags. But never mind. Anyway, let's sleep. And then we'll go out and we'll start building the base. As I spoke to you guys, I think it would have been about the first or second episode, or whenever we actually put the plans down for this thing, that, you know, we're going to be building it section by section. So we're going to build this first, would it be an oval shape? I don't know if you would really constitute this as an oval shape, really. But we're going to start on it. We're not going to bother putting any windows in or anything like that until later on. We're just going to basically build it up to the height we want. Now, this is basically the height of the first floor. So I want to put something to separate the floor from the floor. Oh yeah, you would have noticed I got rid of the clay. I'm going to do the same to that side. I know it seems a little redundant because that's just going to get dirt put on top of it. So it does seem a little redundant digging it out and building, you know, and putting it all. But it just seemed like that's something I should do. It really just seemed like something I should have done to make it look a little better. But that's how I've done it so far. So what I want to do is, I think spruce might be a good one, or I don't know. I'll find something and then we'll do it. I think what I'll do is I'll slab the ceiling just so it doesn't look so, you know, thick. It just gives you the illusion of a bigger room. Now I'm thinking spruce will probably be the better bet. So I will go and plant a spruce tree. What I might end up doing is getting hold of some other woods to go as stairs around the outside. So I'll probably get oak together and use the oak stairs to kind of give the ceiling a two-toned look. Not sure. There's jungle wood there, there's autumn wood there, that's the fiery one that I've already got. Doesn't look like I've got any oak, I must have used it all. Well, I've got plenty of oak saplings anyway. Do I have... I don't think I have any of the Mutanda stuff. Do I? No, I don't. Okay, well, I'll make some of that and I'll see if I can get myself some dark oak saplings. Because I wouldn't mind having some dark oak in the build. Just because I have dark oak in all of my builds, it's pretty much my favourite wood to use. That and spruce. I don't know, I just love the colour of it, you know. What I might do is put a different ceiling, well, that's what I will do actually. I'll put a different ceiling in both of them, because if I put spruce in here, it's going to look pretty much the same as the walls. Which isn't going to look very good, is it? It's going to look like you're in a brown box. Because they're such in close proximities to each other when it comes to colour. So if you look, if I just put this here, let me see, there is a difference, but not much of a difference. So it just seems a bit over the top. I can't use my lumber axe, otherwise I'm going to take out half the flipping house. So I think for this side I'll use the spruce just for a contrast, just so it looks different. Now I'm going to need cobblestone to do inside that wall. So if I go in here, I do believe it's in here. Yeah, here it is. Get some cobblestone. So there we go. Okay, so we'll put the wand away. Seeing as we're on this side, we'll start with this. I only want to do half of it just now. Right, also what I want to do is do this. Now, what is it? Stone brick, wide stone brick. Wide stone brick. That's the one. Okie dokie. So if we get this, I'm going to have to go around taking all the torches off, which is going to pose to be a problem later. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm not going to put windows in just now. Mainly because I'm not 100% certain where they're going to go, for one. Because I obviously want to sort the floors out first for each level. So once I know where each floor is going to be, I can then go inside and sort out where the windows are going to go there. Now, as I was saying, even though these are going to be parting windows, I'm just going to stick this stone in the middle. I know there's a torch down there, it's fine, I'll get rid of it later and fill it in. I just filled in the doorway too, didn't I? I did. Oh well, I'll dig it out later. Oh man. Derp. There's derp number one for you. I filled in the door. Oh, there we go. So that's starting of that bit. So let's keep going. So yeah, I do hope you guys are actually enjoying this series so far. I know a lot of it has been very grindy stuff, and, you know, a lot of the seed work and stuff like that. And I've tried to do a lot of the more tedious stuff off camera, but I still want you to see all the stuff I'm doing. You know, I don't want you guys thinking that I'm doing a lot of this off camera and kind of cheating to get this done, because that's not how I play. I don't play like that. If I do a Let's Play series of Minecraft, I like it to be all legit. I don't like to give myself an unfair advantage. It's pretty much a simple case of everything I can do, everything I do in my series is, or in this series, or probably any series I do, to be honest, you're going to be able to do. And if I do a cheaty thing, or what could be constituted as a cheaty thing, like I play in creative, or, you know, I use some sort of mod or texture pack or something like that, I'll tell you. You know, I wouldn't cheat you out of it, because I know there are some Minecraft YouTubers out there and they do this sort of stuff. They do a lot of stuff, and it's like, you know, it's obvious they do it, but they try and make out that they don't, and it's like, I don't know who you're trying to kid, mate, but we all know you're doing it. We all know you're cheating. We all know you're not doing it completely legit like you say you are. We're not stupid, you know, it spoils it. You know, I want you guys to see me learn things as I go. I want you to see me make the mistakes when I build something. I want you to see my process of thinking when I'm building something. You know, it's like when I come up to designing the windows, you'll probably see me 2 or 3 times take the damn things out, put them back in, take them out again, put them back in, because I'm not 100% on the design. And that's what I want you guys to see. I want you guys to see my thought processes of how I create something. You know, I want you to, well, you know, it's, you could learn from the mistakes I make. You could learn from watching me do what I do. And that's what I like about doing stuff like this. You know, you can be just as creative as I'm being. You can do exactly what I'm doing. And I don't want you guys thinking that you can't, because you can. You know, and I don't want to be someone who, you know, it makes people think I'm someone I'm not. I am the way I am, and as far as I'm concerned, you know, if people like that, fantastic. If people don't, they're entitled to their own opinion, but I'm not gonna change. I'm not gonna change my style, I'm not gonna change how I do things, just to suit that one or two people that aren't happy with it. Now, I've had no complaints about my series so far. I mean, I'm only a small YouTuber, in all honesty, not very many people actually see my videos. So it's unlikely I'm ever gonna get anyone complaining about my videos, or how I do things. But I just want people who watch my series to know that what I do is what I do. I make mistakes, I mess up, I forget what I'm doing halfway through doing it. You've seen me do that a few times on cam. I've like walked into the room and gone, hang on a minute, what am I doing? You know, it happens, I'm human. You know, so yeah, I just want people to know that, you know, my series is my series. I will play this the way I think it should be played. And if you guys want to try out this mod pack, it's on Curse. Feel free, download it, see for yourself what you can do. I guarantee you'll find it fun. You'll find some way to enjoy yourself in this, because there's a lot you can do. I'm going to have to repair my pickaxe. And it's night time. And I'm placing blocks places I shouldn't be. And I'm running out of a couple. Oh well, at least I can get out the door now. Look at that. That looks cool from here, doesn't it? There's 3 trees together. Oh, it looks like some of my... Oh no, it's just the way the thingy is. But yeah. But yes, this mod pack is a very grindy mod pack. It's great for single player because you can just bash through everything. It's just I'm taking my time with a lot of stuff because I want you guys to see it too. I'm not going to worry about those. I'll get them to charge later. That's not what I'm here to do. And I want to put this in here, and then I want to put that in there. There we go. But yeah, the reason why I'm not bothering about them just now is you can see what that is. That's making a mana rune stone. This is going to make experience seeds, and this is, as you can see, going to make obsidian seeds. That's the rest of the quests that we need to do for the what is it? This one, yeah. The what the world's made of. It's more of that. That's what I'm doing. I'll get stuff for the blaze seeds and the gold seeds later, and I'll basically show you the same thing here. It's going to take a while to get them done. I have not got the best setup. Someone put a comment, I am sorry, I cannot remember your name off the top of my head, that yeah, I should get them the mana spreaders to pull out of the pool and to go to the runic stones. That way they'll always have power. I'm not worrying about the setup just now. I know it's a long and tedious setting because I've got the flowers. I'll worry about it once I've got the build built and I've got a proper room to set everything up in, because then I'll be able to gather everything together and just stick it all in a circle and make it look all pretty and stuff like that. This isn't in any way efficient at all. It's really not. But at the moment, it's what I've got to work with, and I'm doing the best I can with what I've got. It's not the most efficient way to do it, but it's the way I'm doing it. None of this is ever meant to be permanent at all. I'm just trying to basically give myself a nice quick setup. That's pretty much what it was. It was a quick setup. It's not quick for getting me what I want, but it's quick to do what it was quick to set up. Right, here we go. Let's get some coal on the go. Yeah, that was flipping wise of me, wasn't it? Let's just do it this way and do that. There we go. Thanks for the equalizing buttons. Right, we'll just kind of go throw some of this down here. It'll go whoosh. There we go. Alright. We're taking the coal over here because we need it for the furnaces we've got over here. Yeah, I use the earth essence I've got to get some more dirt. It doesn't cost much earth essence to get a lot of dirt. There we go. Put all that in there. Why did I put that in there? That doesn't go in there. Right, let's get this. Put that in there like so. Put that in there like so. Take that out. Take that out. Use a chisel. And that one. And that one. There we go. Okie dokie, so we'll get back to it over here now. Right, we'll go all the way around. But yep, that was pretty much it. So like I was saying, you know, I want you guys to join me and see how I do things. Because the one thing I like about building the base is the design process. How am I going to do this? Which way should I do this? And that kind of thing. You know, that's the type of processes I like. That's the type of stuff I like to do. Right, I want this. There we go. I need cobblestone. Fill in the holes. No, that's what I want. There we go. The reason why I'm filling these bits in with cobblestone is they never get seen at all, ever. Unless I'm doing something major in the walls. Oh, there we go. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Get that out of the way, get this. Bump. I like this log. It's a very pretty log. And the colour of the log is great. I was originally going to do this in spruce, but like I said, it was a little too dark. But this is perfect. It's a nice earthy colour. Now I can't remember if this was the side I said was going to be for the S's, and that was the side I was going to put for the food. I can't remember. I think this was the side I was going to put for food, to be honest. The more earthy side. Whoopsies. Oh well, I'll fix my pick now so I can do that. So I want to try and get sort of one kind of done. There we go. Boom, 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 and boom. Now I think that's enough for a floor. Because in a couple of episodes I'm going to be working on the sprinkler system, which is going to be a massive tank on the roof, both sides, and then it's going to have water trickling down. I'm hoping anyway. So what I want to do is, do I want it to be here? Wasn't meant to use this on this side, but I'm actually using it. It doesn't look too bad. See, I've also got to remember I've got to put dirt on this floor too. Let's go and get the dirt in. I'm gonna have to go get my mattock. I need a mattock. Let's go make a mattock actually. And then we'll get some earths. Right, I'll go get earth essence, then I'll quickly go make a mattock. And you can see my working smelter. And then we'll put the dirt in. There we go. And there we go. Right. Because the lumber axe I've got is actually more for chopping down the trees. because they're so bloody big. And the lumber axe pretty much doesn't exactly chop them down from the root, but it does a good enough job. Right, I don't have the right stencils, so let's go get the stencils. Oh bloody hell, that made more dirt than I was expecting. Right, okay, let's quickly go in here and put the essence away, and then go out and pick that essence up. There we go. Quickly put this away in here as well, so we don't need that. I've got my flint mattock, that'll do. It won't really, to be honest. So yep, looks like the base is coming on pretty well so far. So what we'll do is we'll put in a layer of dirt, and then we'll be able to find out how we're going to work it. Now, I might just put in a few spots of water pools just to kind of get the feel for where the water pools are going to be. Now we'll see if the floor's too low now. But you see, now you see what I mean about the fact that we needed to get the seeds up and going as soon as possible, and the main ones that I wanted to get my hands on were the dirt and fire ones, the earth and fire ones. Because with the earth and fire ones I could get sand, lava, dirt, cobblestone. There we go. Okay. So yeah, no, that's a bit too low. Stick it up another one then. See, this is what I mean. You get to see my trial and error stages when I do this. My little tests, my little, you know, will this work? And my little, no, not really. It's the thing about building in Minecraft. Regardless of whether you're building in a mod pack or whether you're building on vanilla or, you know, wherever, when you're building on Minecraft, you're gonna mess up on the odd occasion, and the whole point is to basically figure out where you're going. What's your build going to look like? My front door is not going to look like that. You know, what are you wanting it to do? Are you wanting something functional, or are you wanting something pretty? That kind of thing. And this is also why I also wanted to build this thing one section at a time and floor by floor, because I wasn't 100% certain how everything would fit together until I basically started building it. And now you guys get to see the whole process. You get to build along with me. Now if there's anything you want to suggest, like a different sort of chiseled brick for decoration, or you know, something like that, feel free. Please feel free to make a suggestion, or to, you know, perhaps suggest a different type of setup for what I've got and things like that. But you've got to remember that some of the stuff I've got over there is not going to stay there. That smelter is not going to stay that small smelter. It's going to become a big one. that gonna go in that back square tower over there. You know, it's a trial and error sort of situation. But yeah, you know, if you guys have got a suggestion for, you know, anything that you want to see me building, you know, if there's a certain thing in this mod pack that you've noticed before when you've been playing with Botanica and stuff, and you want me to have a look at it to see if I can work out how it works, or, you know, you want to see what happens when you do certain stuff, feel free, leave a comment, I don't mind. I like playing around with stuff. There we go. Right, I think that should be high enough now, and this will pretty much be the first floor of our tower. And then if I put that up there like that, like so. Oops. There we go. Oh, I did it again. Double clicking. I'm probably going to need to get more spruce. I have to make some bone meal if the tree hasn't grown already. That cypress tree, by the way, bloody hell does it drop saplings. Oh man, it's a 2x2 tree, so you have to do, you know, you need 4 saplings to grow it. And I grew one, as you saw in the other episodes. You see, I think it's been standing there for the last 2 episodes. And I've finally chopped it down to prep for this episode. And holy heck, I got a load of saplings off the thing. I really did. I got nearly 2 stacks of saplings off it. So I made a stack of ash because I got that much of it. Right, so that looks good from this side. What I'll probably do is put a different coloured wood in here so it's not stone. I'll probably put like a light or something in the whole corridor bit there, and then I'll have lights in here, but they'll be obviously lower down because I'll plump a lamp in there or something like that. Let's have a look. Let's see, we've got blaze rod lamps. I don't know if that actually gives off light. Yeah, you got a fancy temple lamp. That's handy. Coal essence lamp. Yeah. So it glows. Iron essence lamp. Wonder if there's an earth essence. Oh, ender essence. Experience essence. Emerald essence. That's pretty cool, that actually. I like that. I'd probably go for the iron one, purely because it looks brown and it'll look pretty good. Brown neon lamp, flux droplet, brown pearl. I wonder if I could make any of that just now. Raw neon. It's we are going a bit over time here. I'm sure you guys won't mind if I just go have a look at something a second. We haven't exactly been overly productive in this episode, but I do want to spend well, I've obviously spent this episode building the base. I also want to spend next episode building some more of the base as well, so I do hope you guys don't mind about that too much. But you know, I think with all the stuff we've been doing with the quest book and stuff like that, it's about time we did something else. Right, let's feed these. black pearl. Let's feed that. I have absolutely no idea if it makes any difference whatsoever. Oops. Right, there we go. Is that all of them? Yeah, that's all of them. Basically just gonna leave them breeding. I got 2 black pearls out of that one. It's not bad. So that's not too bad. So we're doing pretty well, aren't we? We've got black pearl, we've got silver pearl, we've got green pearl, we've got a gold one, we've got a blue one, we've got a pink one. So that's not too bad. So, yep, look at that. We're not doing too bad on that. So I will get hold of some more spruce and we'll finish off the roof on that bit, and then we'll go over and we'll get some more on that one. I think I know what one I'm going to use on that one. And I think what we'll do is we'll put food on this side and the essence on the other side. I've already got some compost on me here, so I can start getting some garden soil and just start moving them over. And I'll basically put 1 essence on every floor, which means that tower's going to be rather tall. There might be some where I put multiple ones on the same floor because we don't need that many. Like I've got over here, I've only got like 3 skellies, 3 nature rather, and 3 dye ones because we just don't need that many. So I could do it with the top 2 floors have like multiple in them, but there are floors that have all of 1 seed. Like the bottom floor will probably all be essence dust, and then the one above that will probably be all iron and coal and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll probably get one and split it in half and put copper and aluminium in there, and then another one above that which will be the tin and something else. So yeah, that's pretty much how I'll work it. We'll see how many seeds covers an entire area, and then I'll probably decide properly if I'm going to split and how I'm going to split if I do. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting build, and I'm hoping that you guys are enjoying my series. So, yep, that's it. Like I said, I hope you enjoy my series, I really do. Please, as always, feel free to like, leave a comment. I do try and answer all comments, as always. I do hope you like this, as always. If you know, let's keep, like I keep saying, as always, if you've got any comments or suggestions, feel free to drop them. You know, if I end up getting a couple of episodes ahead, I might not immediately do your suggestion. It might be a few episodes before you see anything that anyone suggested in the comments actually come into fruition. But yeah, you know, thanks a lot for coming. I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye bye.